Hey everybody, welcome back to A Slice of Gaming. I am the only Pie through and 4. This is E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial for the Atari 2600, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, so I bet you're probably asking, I thought you were going to show us the ending! Well, I'm not. I'm actually going to show you the next difficulty level of the game. That's right, what's an Atari 2600 without extra difficulty? Well, that's what I'm going to change it to here, so we're going to go to difficulty number 2. There we go. I never had to mash the select button so much in a game before. Alright, let's get this started! We've got more of this legend to unfold, so let's begin. Alright, the difference is that you'll find in difficulty number 2 is that there's going to be more humans that'll appear that'll try to stop E.T. on his journey, and they'll start to move faster. That's right, we've got a challenge ahead of us, so let's get going. Let's collect those pieces of that cell phone. Alright, so a little bit more about the actual game itself. The process for this whole game to be made began in July 1982. Oh, there's a human! But screw the human, we've got ourselves a piece of the cell phone. So, this is actually not the game that Steven Spielberg originally wanted for this game to actually become. He wanted more of the game to actually be more of like Pac-Man, where he's going along trying to find out pieces in the maze, that kind of thing. Oh, you can kind of tell the difference that he's already moving faster. So we got more of the challenge there for the person. Anyways, as I was mentioning, this is actually not the game that Steven Spielberg wanted for this. That's right. Howard Scott Warshaw, the guy who was, personally asked to make this game, and he got himself a nice little paycheck of $200,000 and a nice all-expense paid vacation in Hawaii for compensation and extra stuff like that. Hey, come catch me! You can't catch me! You can't catch me! Ha 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 ha! You can't catch me! You can't catch me! La 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 la! Anyways, I'm having too much fun with this game now. That's right, this game is actually fun. No, not really. I'm just kind of screwing around. Anyways, even the Atari CEO, Ray Kassar, replied that he thought this was a pretty dumb idea to have an Atari video game. That's right, even the CEO was saying that there is no way that this game is going to turn out any good at all. It's hard to recreate a movie that did so well. So the movie actually did really, really good for its time. E.T. was named one of the best science fiction movies of all time. Of course, it has one of the best themes of friendship and one of the best themes of, having Elliot and him fly over the moon was one of the best themes of all. Oh, by the way, this is Elliot. You give him the Reese's Pieces, which does something. Apparently, it's supposed to, oh, here's the flower. I'm kind of all over the place with this, but look, when you stretch out your neck, the flower grows. Isn't that nice? The reason why you can interact with the flowers like that is because there's a part in the movie where E.T. brings a flower back to life. That's one of his powers, I guess you could say. I'd like to get out of this hole. Anyways, as I was saying, E.T. the movie is named one of the best science fiction movies of all time. And, as I said before, I haven't seen it. I keep meaning to actually sit down one night and watch the thing, but I read the reviews and I read what the whole story is about online. And, I have to say, they sort of made a good attempt to bring some of the themes of the movie into this. Like, it's got the Reese's Pieces. Oh, that asshole stole my piece of my cell phone! God damn you! Anyways, as I was saying, they made some pretty good attempts for this movie to be brought in. Hey, I'm gonna chase after that guy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy, you have got no pieces of the cell phone to collect. He just disappeared. I touched him and he disappeared. That's really bizarre. Anyways, as I was mentioning, they did some good attempts to bring some aspects of the movie into this. Oh, I'm about to die! No! No! Elliot, please help me! Due to technicalities that actually shouldn't be happening at all. Because in the movie, E.T. and Elliot have this psychic connection, so when E.T. starts to die, Elliot starts to die too, so technically when E.T. dies, Elliot should be dead too, and technically speaking, Elliot can't bring E.T. back to life. Yeah, that's kind of confusing, but you know. Anyways, more about the actual movie itself. As I was saying, it's named one of the best science fiction movies of all time. It did relatively well. Also, so what idiot wouldn't want to make a video game about this and make even more money? Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, the production for this game pretty much started in July of 1982. It was going to be released for Christmas, so it only had about, what, 5 months to actually be worked on and programmed. And most of that time was actually spent just trying to buy the rights for this game. Apparently, whoa, as I'm talking here, I'm not paying attention to what's going on. The total production costs were estimated to be, $1,205 million just to actually buy the rights for this game. Because it did so well in theaters that, of course, Atari wanted to make more money. Speaking of which, I should find Elliot and actually give him some of these Reese's Pieces. So, of course, E.T. was the first one to actually, Atari was actually the first one to buy the rights for this game, and, well, this is pretty much what the game is. I have to say, I watched some other walkthroughs of this game, that's right. Other people have done this. And, apparently, when you go into a new screen and you stretch your neck out, there's supposed to be a white flash on the screen showing you where a piece of a cell phone actually is. Wow, I'm actually living long. Maybe it's the amount of Reese's Pieces. Maybe that's what they do. Maybe those are my lives. I don't know. Anyways, as I was mentioning, when you go into a new screen and you actually stretch out your neck, there's supposed to be a white flash on the screen saying where the hell the pieces of the cell phone actually are. But when I do that, I just warp around randomly. I don't even know what's going on. So, I don't know, that idea is pretty much scrapped. So I was mentioning before in the last video, it's pretty hard to tell where the actual pieces of the cell phone really are. By the way, he was walking in midair. Oh no, I'm dead. Elliot, please. Okay, apparently I got 8,263 points, but, let's try it again! Let's try the second difficulty again. Alright. Now, a little bit more about the actual game itself. That's right, we're gonna start unfolding the legend of E.T. Hey, buddy. Hey, I know you want to touch me. I've got no pieces of my cell phone, so... yeah, I know you want some of this alien ass. This alien pixelated ass. I think if you don't have these cell phone pieces, I think the guy will take away one of your Reese's Pieces. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about before. They made a not bad attempt to, actually incorporate some themes of the movie into this. Like, yeah, see, he does take pieces of your Reese's Pieces away if you have no cell phone pieces. Anyways, like, the part in the forest where where Elliot sees E.T., he puts some Reese's Pieces in the forest so that he can come back home with him and whatever. So, that was a good attempt, and of course they made the whole movie... the whole game, pretty much based on E.T.'s line that he wants to phone home, and where they use the speak and spell to actually make the device to phone home with. The flower, it's dead! Not anymore! Yay! E.T. is gone! Anyways, and of course, I was mentioning before in the game where, where they actually had the 6 different environments that, represented the movie, but honestly, like, there's only the forest, the observation tower, and some random fields that really relate to the game. I mean, is there really this many random fields in the movie? That's what I want to know. Like I said before, I haven't actually seen the movie, and I read just on Wikipedia what it's pretty much about, and I don't remember ever seeing any parts about having there being 4 different random patches of field. Hey look, we're at Elliot's house. Elliot, I've come to rape you! Whoa, speaking of rape, that guy wants to rape me. Also, in the next video, I think I'm going to actually unfold the legacy of E.T. Why this was named one of the worst games of all time. And of course, what happened to it? Why it was named the worst game of all time. So a lot of people obviously bought this for their kid on Christmas, right? Because it was out on Christmas in 1982. It was actually one of the best-selling video games for the Atari 2600. But of course, that was all about to change very, very soon. Okay, I think I've already been in this random field. See, now I'm not warping around. That's really confusing. Now I'm warping around. No, you idiot! Please stay away from me! He ran off, even though I had a cell phone piece. So confusing. I think after I die, which is probably going to be pretty soon here, I'm probably going to just wrap it up. This part anyways, and probably do difficulty 3. Elliot! Please! You know, I have to wonder, how does Elliot know that I'm actually down this particular pit to revive me? Oh yeah, right, the telekinetic connection. Also, now that I look at the sprite of this, it kind of looks like E.T.'s got a penis between his leg. I'm pretty sure that's the other arm, but it looks like he has a penis or something. Anyways, on that note, I'm going to call this video a wrap, so next time, more E.T. Catch you guys later. Bye.